Okay, there we go. All right, I'm live on the gram. I'm about to go live on the other platforms. Let's have some fun. Answer some questions. Let people into the game. All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling? Come on in, come on in. I tell you it's 8 o'clock and you already know what it is, man. It's Bully Testimony Service. Of course, I'm always Jason Sweeting. Everybody calls me Jay the Trader. They call me that because I love trading. I love teaching people how to trade. It's the only thing that really, gets me up in the morning, to be honest. Do me a favor. It's already a dope situation. So what you have to do is you have to hit the airplane and you have to share this content. Share. Because tonight is going to be different from any other night. Yeah, sometimes I go live. I talk about what the charts are saying. I talk about what the market's saying. I talk about what the bullies are doing. This is going to be a different experience. This live is special. This live is so special because I'm going to be live with my man, none other than the big bully himself, Carnelious. You got to see this. Not only is he a fantastic member of our community, but bro, let me tell you, he's a dope trader. He's a dope trader, and I'm not gonna bear the lead on it. I'm gonna tell you, he know how to get to the bag. He really know how to get to the bag. Hey, everybody, click that airplane right now. Share this with 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click the airplane. You know them people. Yeah, click it and share it. You know what I'm saying? Click it and we're going to get with it. Look, all market questions, I'm going to let Carnelious take those tonight. I'm laying back. I'm just a regular old guy. I just want to show y'all the man of the hour. I'm going to bring him to the stage right here on Facebook, and I'm going to bring him in. There you go. There you go. My God. There you go, everybody. Welcome. Are you on Instagram, man? I don't see you on here. I wanted to bring you on stage. On the gram, too, bro. Let me see. There you go. A request for you there. Instagram, wait 1 second. He'll be right with us. Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube. You see him, the man, the myth, the legend. None other than Mr. Carnelious Best. What's going on, brother? How you feeling? Hold up, say that one more time. You say, how you feeling, brother? Feeling too good. Good. I invited you on your phone, so if you click that accept, then you'll also be on the Instagram stream as well. Oh man, that's crazy. Let me see if I can do it again one time. If not, scroll all the way up to the top and see if you can request that because I want to make sure that there you go. Boom. I'm gonna send the request one more time. We go with it like that. So good to see everybody. So good to see you all. Um, Cornelius, I just want to jump right into it if I can, man. What do you do? Where are you from?
From Kansas City, Missouri. And while I'm not trading the bonds, I'm a pretty active real estate.
Okay. So real estate investor, what makes you say, hey, I want to trade the bonds?
COVID, man, simple as that. COVID, man. Hey, you got a stay-at-home order, so that means you can't go out, and people are very scary. They're afraid of contracting the virus, so you can't go to people's houses, you can't talk to them, things of that nature. So what happens is you have to find another form of income. And,
Right.
I found you, and I said, you know what? This guy sounds like he know what he's talking about. So let me go ahead and cop this course. And I remember.
How did you find me? Like, was it just an ad? Was it? I went live.
You went live with another person.
Okay.
And I happened to see you on there, and the way that you presented your whole package gravitated more towards me. So I'm like, let me check this guy out. I think I hit you on Instagram. Like, yeah, I want to buy your course. Like, yeah, it's this much, and I was like, for real, man. All I want to do is make the money back on the course. And your response, I mean, we do that every day. I'm like, man, this dude woofing like a mug. But once I got into the course and I actually start coming into the trading room, I'm like, hey, he's for real. He's legit. He's legit. And I bought the course back when I'm gonna say it was in total disarray. All the information was there, but it wasn't in no order. You have one video talking about something, and then, oh yeah, I talked about that in the last video. Hold on, this video number 2. I don't know what you mean you talked about that last video. But now, man, now everything is perfect now, man. You got to set it up, 1, 2, 3, the babies, the bruisers, the brawlers. It's set up perfect now. But yeah, but when I bought it, it was woo.
That's definitely how it was terrible, bro. I mean, it was terrible. I was just putting the information out there. I had no idea what it meant to like put together a concise piece of coursework that kind of pulled people through the course material. So you see me, you of course you put in prayer, you making money. COVID happens. You see me. You say, all right, I'm gonna rock out. You get in the course, you get in the trade room, you see that we make a real bread. What is your practice schedule like at the time? What is that looking like? How often are you getting to it? How often are you practicing?
Well, even after I make my money early in the morning, I'm done before we get out of the trading room. It's 9:30 for me, so before 9:30, money's made, and then I go into active training mode right then and there with the live market versus pulling up
replay data
market things. I'm in the market as it's going on right now, and I'm just testing out theories at that point. So I have that until about noonish, and then I come back, take a break, come back about 2:00, 2 to 4, actively trading and training once again. So it frees up my afternoon.
So you were sticking on it. You stayed just 10 toes down on
it. Yeah. From the time.
Where do you get that from? Though? Where do you get that attitude from? Like, you know what? I'm gonna get it.
Because I ain't never had it.
Gotcha.
And that's the only way to get it. You have to have that mindset that says, hey, first, nothing is promised to me.
Right.
I shouldn't expect anything that I do work for. So I need to get it. I need to work for it. I need to actually show people that are in my family, people in my community, that hey, it's real money out there. We have to find multiple avenues in order to get to that money, so we can change our neighborhoods, so we can change what's going on in our environment, because ain't nobody gonna do it but us. They talk real good when it's time to go cast the ballot, but when that time is gone, they leave too. It's us here. It's us in our cities. It's us in our townships. It's us wherever we are, fighting that good fight within our community. You have the best idea for change, but if you broke, who don't listen to you?
Nobody. So your drive and your passion and your desire to deliver better things than you have for your community.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I like that. So just in case y'all wondering what's going on, just in case y'all wonder, I'm with my man Carnelious, big time bully. It goes down in ways that you have. I mean, it's super dope. Not only is he a fantastic trader, but I'm kind of burying the lead, man. He's also a funded trader. We're gonna talk about that right now. Carnelious, I don't see the Instagram audience is with you, man. Jayhawk said what happened at 8:30. It was 8 o'clock.
I heard 8:32, and then you called me and was like 8. And I'm, you know what? I'm gonna just go with the production managers, whatever.
Okay, so we got echoes. That's not good. I'm trying to work out this whole like Instagram. Instagram, y'all about to get kicked out of the groove. Like, truth be told, I'm about to focus my bully testimony services only on Facebook. I'm trying to keep y'all a little part of this. You know what I'm saying? Help me out. So, I posted 8:30. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm early. To be early is to be on time. I am excited about a couple of things. Let me just do it like this. I'm excited about a couple things. Tell me a little bit about the combine. You getting in the combine, what that was like, how it worked. Tell me a little bit about that.
Man, I originally started the combine. My first combine was in, I want to say July. June or July is when I originally started my first combine. And I completely just blew that like hour two. Not even day two, hour two, you're done. Go ahead and send us that $100. You can try again a little later. I did that until about August. And I said, you know what? I had that beginner's luck. I thought I knew everything. Clearly I did. Got my head smooth, handed back to me. Highlander style. There could only be one. They took my head right off. So after August, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get back in these books, get back in this course. That's when I found out the course was a whole lot better. It was put together. So I'm like, okay, I'll try again in October. I do good. Get to like day 8. Have a terrible week. Head handed to me again. I'm like, come on, man. I'm 8 days in. I only got 7 days. I'm 50% to my profit target. What am I doing wrong?
Right.
Figured out what I was doing wrong. Basically, I was cooking and praying versus doing the setup like I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Trading the setup.
So December roll around. In between this time, I'm trading my own money. So quiet as kept from August till about December. I want to say, if my math is right, I blew about 15 of my own. Just because I'm not adhering to the rules that I set for myself. I'm not adhering to the setups. It's just I was too eager to make the money and not worrying about losing the money. So I lost the money.
Gotcha.
So in December, I had the account set up. I was like, you know what? If I blow this my personal account, or if it gets below the $500, I'm gonna get back in one of these contracts and quit using my own money. In every industry I've ever been in, I always OPM other people's money, and for whatever reason, I was trading with my own money. Like it's not making sense. Why am I doing this? I'm going against another rule. Use other people's money. So in December, I got back into a combine. I did the 100,000 combine, and from day one, it just clicked. And for that combine, I completed that. I reached my profit target on that combine in about 10 days.
Wow.
So the last 5 days, I'm just open, close, open, close, just to get to the 15 days. And while I was looking at my stats on it, when I was looking at my stats from all of my combines and the first 2 combines, I didn't even recognize who that person was.
Right.
Just stats wise, because the last combine that I did that I actually completed got funded, I did 20 trades. I had one trade I had one bad trade, and I was only in that trade for 37 seconds. I knew within 37 seconds, this is a bad trade. Let me get out. And it was only hitting for like $100. But out of the 20 trades that I did, I had that one bad trade, 19 good trades, and everything was complete profitable. My profit target for the day was 625. Did that every day. And then got funded.
What combine did you take?
What is this? What did I do? One up trading. Yeah.
Which one? The 50,000, 100,000, 150,000?
I did the 100,000.
100,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, that was too easy. I should have did 250.
It's all good. It ain't going nowhere. You can go get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna do another one. Screw it.
Hey, so the moment that you realized you had completed the combine, tell me that day, that feeling, that time, what was that moment for you?
I was like, oh, man, I just did this. And I'm not a nostalgic person. I don't get overly emotional about anything for real. But I'm literally thinking to myself like, hey man, I did that.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. Like, I bought the course in March. Before March, I knew nothing about trading other than the market. When things go up, you sell it, buy low and sell high. That's all I knew. Traditional trading rules. Never knew about any. I knew about investing in the market, not trading.
Right.
And when I was funded and I got my email, congratulations. I'm like, man, that dude taught me how to trade. And I'm worried. I was worried about that. I was worried about my little course money. And this dude taught me how to trade. He took the course money, and then paid for the course money, paid $300 for the actual combine, and then someone gave me $100,000 of trade. I just basically just turned my course money plus $300 into $100,000. Come on, man, stop it. Come on, it can't be that easy, man. You got some. I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. Like,
I
no.
think you're missing one key element, man. The element is hard work.
Oh, it was man. Look, it was definitely hard work. Falling asleep with your laptop in your lap, waking up. My laptop is touchscreen, so I've got everything in disarray because it didn't fell over somewhere. Everything is moved. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm in trades that I didn't know I was in. But yeah, it was, man. Definitely it's a labor of love. Once
I
you
like that.
figure it out, once you actually learn how to do this and go all into it,
Yeah.
it begins to become a part of it.
Yeah.
And like you always say, trading ain't the thing. Trading gets you to the thing that is the thing. And that thing is time. Trading gave me my time back. Even though that I had a lot of my own time, but it gave me so much more of my time back. And it also gave me a skill that as long as I'm coherent, I can do. As long as I got my eyes and my fingers, I can click this button, I can read the show.
Man, I want to go into something. I want to go into fear, but I want to go into it a different way. Do you think that as you grew as a trader, you might have been afraid to be successful? Do you think that you were afraid of what it meant to really wake up, make a few $100s by clicking your finger and going back to sleep? Like, tell me a little bit about how fear went into your trade.
Every morning, it's not even every morning. Before I go to sleep at night, I think to myself, am I going to be able to do this in the morning?
Wow.
Am I going to be able to duplicate what I just did today? Am I going to allow that fear of doing stop me from doing? So yeah, every night I do. When I wake up in the morning, I don't have it because I got a process in the morning that keeps me from thinking. I'm a process-oriented person anyway, so it keeps me from thinking. But at night, before I go to sleep and I'm not doing anything, hey, Bo, you think you'll be able to do that again in the morning?
Yeah.
Do you really think can you pull that off again in the morning?
Yeah. That resonates with me so much, man, because I think it's a lot of people who find that, like, you get to this point, you know nothing, and you know a little something, you realize you really know nothing, you really work hard, and you get to a place where you're like a good trader, and then there's this moment where you doubt whether or not the greatness is coming. It's like, it feels like, man, can I really do that again? Can I do it? You know, like, man, I think I just got lucky. Am I lucky? Do I know how to do it now? What do you use every day to say, hey man, I'm getting back in the mode, I'm a trader? What is your thing that you do to get yourself right for the market?
Well,
And
when
the
I
people on Instagram, all they see is your hat.
oh, okay, then they know Later Nation. That's all they need to see then.
Yeah. So tell me, what is your thing? What do you do to get yourself into that vibe?
Actually, it's my morning setup. How I get up. First thing I do, I check my dailies on both the ES as well as the bonds. See where they at. After I check the dailies, I check the hourlies to see what took place at night while I was sleeping. Once I set all my levels and do everything like that from the hourlies and the dailies, I go to the 5-minute and check everything on the 5-minute. See what took place on the street level with the market. By that time, I get everything set up. It's ready to jump in. It's ready to go. So I don't have any time to second guess. I don't have any time to waffle about, hey, can I actually do this or not? It's get up and go. Get up and go. Don't look back. Get up and go. If you lose, it's only money.
Yeah.
It's on my baby's gonna love me. all my bills is paid. Ain't nobody come knocking on my door trying to repo my car. So if I lose this trade, life is going to go on. It's only
Yes, it will.
It's only money. It's only money.
For sure it will. Man, I want to ask you another question.
Sure.
Who's the first person you told that you passed the time?
The first person I told, who did I tell first? I think I told my brother. I told my brother. First person I told was my brother. Because he just called me on some humbug, and he was like, man, you still doing that trading stuff? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm still doing that trading stuff. Matter of fact, I just got funded. He's like, what you mean got funded? I was like, well, I did a evaluation. Somebody seen I know how to trade, so they gave me some money to trade. He's like, oh man, you about to kill it. Like, you already know it's dead.
Nice. Very nice. So you take the one up. Who's your funding partner?
MES
Capital?
Yeah.
Okay, MES.
Yeah, MES
That's
Capital.
good.
Yeah.
That's very good, man. I'm loving this. Hey, look, everybody, I want to do me a favor. If you're on Instagram, drop all them hearts, man. Celebrate my dog Carnelious. He passed the combine, funded 100,000. I'm talking about, man, it's crazy. And I understand, yes, there is an echo. Instagram, there's an echo. What you should do is come to Facebook Live or YouTube, because that's where I'm at. I'm really just holding on to Instagram right now at this point. You know, like, I love you, but
yeah, all 34 of y'all that's on Instagram, man. Just leave that alone, man. You can't see them but my head anyway. Just go ahead.
You need
to leave the spot.
On YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel so you can actually see everything that we got going on. And for my lives moving forward, I might not even use Instagram as a platform just because it's really not dope that way. It's not dope. It's not. You just make reels on here. That's it. It's not real content. So check it out. The check coming. Combine tabs. What you gonna do? Like use the money and buy more houses?
Man, you already know, man. I'm putting this money right back to work. This money ain't sitting nowhere. Inflation is gonna go up. My money is gonna decrease in the bank. They're gonna take my money and lend it out and make $100,000 on my $10. No, I'm about to go put this money into some property.
Thank you. What's your favorite kind of property about?
Right now, I'm a little guy. So I'm like multifamily, duplexes, fourplexes, triplexes, things like that.
How long you been at it with the real estate?
Man, I've been doing real estate since I was 21. I'm 36 now, so almost 15 years.
I remember one time we was in a room and you taught the bullies about how to use a 401k to do real estate, or they use a Roth IRA or something like that. What was that?
Yeah, it's the setup. It's a setup where you can have a self-directed IRA. I personally don't do it. But there's some investors that I work with that do it. They have a self-directed IRA. When you have a self-directed IRA, it allows you to move your money how you see fit. So if you have a project that you want to put your money into, my thing, real estate, you got a project you want to put your money into, you take that money from that self-directed IRA, put it into that project. Once the project pays out, you refund the money to your self-directed IRA, and then you just move the money Move the money, make the money work for you.
But when he said that in the trade room that day, I remember everybody's jaw was dropping. Immediately, we didn't care about the market anymore because everybody was like, "Okay, bro, we making all this money. We making $400,000, $500,000, $2,000. This bully's in there making crazy money every day."
Yeah.
So we like, okay, cool. Well, that's what we can do with some of this money. That's what we can do with some of this money. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to the things that you are going to do to activate yourself even further in your skill. You know what I'm saying? Because like trading is something you picked up so that you can really get off on the real estate, because that's where you shine. I talked to you about some of your deals. What's some of the craziest deals you ever did?
Some of the craziest deals I've ever done. Oh my Jesus. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna talk to you about my second deal I ever done. It was a single family residence. It was in a sketchy part of the city. But what I did is I got in that property for, I'm pretty sure I've only paid for the appraisal to get into that property. And the appraisal was like $300. But I used a hard money lender. You got good credit, and you know some people, you can do some things. So I had a good relationship with a hard money lender. Seen the property. It was a hood property, matter of fact. So long as ain't no feds watching, right? Yeah, it was a hood property. I got that property for $17,000. It was a 5-bedroom, 2-bath. Yeah, 5-bedroom, 2-bath. I paid 17 for it. Went all other people money. Went through a hard money lender. Only thing I paid for was the appraisal, and I was at the closing table at that property on my 22nd birthday.
You did the property.
Yep.
You still got
22nd birthday. No, this was prior to the. This was in 2007. So yeah, the crash kind of I went down with it. Yeah, it got me.
But you was a new fight to the game, bro.
Yeah, it got me.
It's all good. You'll be ready for the next one.
Lesson learned. Big guys fly, little guys drown. It's cool.
It's all good. Small things to a giant, man. Small things to a giant.
Stepping stools. And I think about it now, I was like, that'd be, for anybody else who doesn't have any tenacity, that incident would have just stopped you or completely deterred you from real estate. Oh man, this thing, stuff like that is gonna happen. You wasting your money and stuff like that. I never thought about that. Not one time, because I know real estate is the avenue to millions.
Yes, it is.
And it doesn't make any sense for me not to continue to fight within this avenue, that the goal line, now that's not even, I wouldn't even say the goal line. My midway point is millions.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop? Man, who's gonna stop that? Why would you stop that?
Nobody.
I ain't never quit at nothing, and it ain't nowhere nearby made me millions. So why quit at this?
Exactly.
And this is the same way with trading. It's like turn less than $1,000 into $100,000. Where they do that?
Bully land.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's unheard. Where I come from, unheard of. You not doing that and not looking over your shoulder.
Right.
Yeah. So it's ridiculous, man. This trading thing is ridiculous.
Hey, man, look. I just appreciate you. I want everybody to ask me questions. Everybody ask whatever questions. If you're on IG, make sure you use the question little situation so I can catch up with that. And everybody, if you're on any of the other platforms, if you write your question, I'll get a chance to scan over them. I want to say I saw some earlier, bro, so I want to start from the top. Neil say, what up? KCMO in the house. Hey, Phil. Okay, Bond Bullies get it no matter what. I like that, Melvin. You already know. Benjamin Reavers has a question. Benjamin asks, now that you're a funded trader, do you have to pay $500 per trade, or is that covered by the funding partners?
If I'm hearing this right, that $500 is what you need, your minimum in order to trade, period. But I got $100,000, so I don't pay anything other than my commissions.
Got your question answered, Ben? No, you don't have to pay that.
No.
No. Hey, everybody, do me a favor. If you're having an echo, then join us on YouTube or Facebook. It's a fantastic platform, really popular. This guy named Mark. He designed it. It started off as like the Face Smash or the Facebook, and now it's just Facebook, Facebook.com. You just go there, and you'll be fine.
It's down to 16. It was at 34 a minute ago. It's down to went up to 17. Somebody
they coming over.
Somebody's not
listening. I know the echo is bad, but I'm trying to just make sure y'all have the content. And the post is not bad, so it'll be fine. I'm starting from not knowing anything about trade. Hold on. So appreciate that question, Ben. I see you, Joanna. Joanna says she get her PC tomorrow. Here you go. Michael Lee says, do you trade only in the combine, or do you also trade with your own money?
That's a great question. I toil with this quite often because the combine, of course, you have combine. I'm not in the combine any longer. I'm actually funded, but it's almost one and the same. Because you're using other people's money, of course, they have parameters in which what you can and cannot do. And because I have this ability to trade, I always think to myself, I can take my own money and trade a little bit more, for the sake of the better word, recklessly, because it's my money. I can trade a little bit more recklessly and make way more money. But why would I do that? Why would I risk my own money? The combine cost me $300 one time. Why would I risk any amount of money that I have of my own when if I do blow the account, I got another $300. I'm gonna just jump back in another combine, get some more money, and then trade their money again. So to answer the question, you can if you want to. I personally don't, and I should have listened to Jay from the beginning. He told me not to, but I'm hard-headed, so I had to figure out on my own, and it cost me a couple of dollars.
Understood. Hey, Mike, that's a great question. We got another one from JD. JD asks, hey, Carnelious, what's your favorite trade?
My favorite trade is, I wouldn't even say, I don't have a favorite trade. Most profitable trade is a gap trade. Because there's so many different ways to play it. It's just so many different ways to play it. You got everything that goes on with the gap. You got bounces, you got fills, you got retrace. It's just it's money everywhere. The whole trade is money. So that is my most profitable trade. I don't love none of these trades because they don't love me.
Right. We don't love trades.
No.
We definitely take advantage of them. Somebody asked, Mr. Richard. That's a great question, JD. Appreciate it. Mr. Richard Williams asked, what's your favorite time frame?
My favorite time frame to trade?
Yes, that's just a question. What's your favorite time frame? I guess the time frame to look at. What's your favorite one to look at?
Oh, okay. The favorite time frame to look. The 5 minute. I dabbled into the 10-minute, but I'm an impatient person, so 10 minutes is way too long for one candle. So 5 minutes is just enough time for me to get in, get out, and continue on with my day.
Fantastic. From Instagram, we got I am D-Hud says, is there any reason why one would not use the combine, i.e. if you fund your own small account like 5K? Well, you can answer that. You know what I'm saying? You could tell them what's the reason.
Because
it's kind of like up to the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's completely up to your. Yeah, it's up to you. If you want to risk your 5,000, that's fine. Versus risking 300, it's your risk tolerance. You know your pocket. You know how you operate. If you are a person that wants to use their own money, by all means, it's your money.
Right. For sure. You can do whatever you like.
Yeah, but if you want to use other people's money, and just like everybody, any other trader, the Warren Buffetts, all those people, they not trading their money. They trading yours.
Right. They are funded traders.
They trading your money. So let me do the same thing.
Right. If you can't beat them, join them.
Exactly. I wanted to get a piece of that pie.
I wanted to ask, what was your aha moment like? Oh, now I get it. Like you didn't know how to trade, you didn't know how to trade, you just kind of going through the course, and then one day it clicks. What was that moment for you?
When I started that my last combine that I did, that was my aha moment, and it was almost surreal because it's just like literally that's what happened. It just said, you know exactly what you're looking at, you know exactly what's going on. You know what a high probability trade is. You know how to do it.
It all came together.
It literally just clicked, and then I laughed because I'm like, man, this is too easy, man. This is too easy, too easy.
I like that.
You know, taking candy from a baby, I don't want to hear no baby crying, so I'm taking candy from everybody.
I like that. I like this. Daryl Smith has a question. Daryl Smith asked on Facebook, what has been your most profitable trading day as a funded trader?
My most profitable. See, when you're dealing being funded, you have a probationary period. You have 90 days that you have to work in, and it's almost exactly like the combine. So I take my same combine rules, and I applied it to my funded trading until I'm outside of that 90-day window. So I'm still doing my little 650, my little 625 a day. It shows
little 650.
Yeah, my little 625. My little 625 a day, and it keeps them seeing that okay, he trades every day and he's profitable. And he has a benchmark, and I don't go over I never go over. I can go under a couple, maybe $100 if I don't hit my mark. I'll go within $100 because I've chased $100, and that $100 cost me $300. That $300 cost me another 35, 40 minutes. And it doesn't make it's not worth my time.
I like it. So, as of Daryl, to answer your question, he keeping it the same way. That's what's so beautiful about trading. You can control your check. So if you want a big check, you can keep on trading. If you want to, hey, I want to make this a day. You make it, you're done. As the man has said, by 9:30 in the morning, when y'all actually finally showing up to work and actually putting pen to paper and getting stuff done, he's done for the day. Make 625 and move on.
I'm done. Planning out the rest of my day. What am I going to do the rest of this day? 9:30. I'm done.
My man, Stock Chaser says ES is EV, bro.
I'm impatient. Yes.
Yes, for sure.
I'm about to go. Me personally, I'm like, I know I'm not patient, but the bonds they pay so well. I'm about to jump on that. I'm about to just jump on it. The ES gets me where I need to go. They get me where I need to go quick. But the bonds, man, it's so much. It's so lucrative.
Bro, I'm talking about it's getting stupid quick. I threw 20 contracts on the bonds when the trade room closed. Let's go. 625 a tick. Let's go.
Easy.
Let
me get that cash real quick. Thank you.
Let me get that. I'll take
that. Let me get that cash with no gun and no mask. Let me get that cash.
I'll take that 1875 off you real fast. Thank you.
And then walk away.
And I'm gone. Long gone. Man, great question, Stock Chaser. Carnelious, he asked this question, but I want to acknowledge that is your favorite trade. The gaps trade, Carnelious, is what he explained what his favorite trade.
That's my most profitable trade. I don't have a favorite trade. I'm like I said, these trades don't love me. This market don't love me. I ain't got time to be liking anything. So it's the most profitable trade.
Look at LA Queen. LA Queen is on Instagram. LA Queen is like, I'm still a little confused. I understand, LA Queen. Let me break it down for you. What's happening is I'm a trading coach and I'm talking to my man Carnelious. He took the course. He just took a combine, which is an evaluation for traders. And those traders, what happens with them is like if you pass the combine, they fund you. So he passed the combine. They funded him $100,000. Now he's not trading stocks because who wants to do homework on 8,000 companies and 8,000 CEOs? That's stupid. I'm not doing it. Not for day trade. No. What I'm going to do is do homework on one situation. That situation is the bonds. And what Carnelious has done is mastered the market. And because he had somebody was willing to give him money to trade, he took my course, then he took a test. That is roughly about $600 he paid. And then somebody gave him $100,000. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah, he put in some work too. He put in some work. This is a good one. Tracy says, do you have to build up a portfolio or can you spend or take out your profits right away?
No, you definitely have to build up a portfolio for them because, of course, you're trading someone else's money. And they have what they call thresholds. My threshold is the first $8,000, of course, is all mine. But I have to get above that threshold in order to take the money out. Because if I go below that threshold, they kill the account and I have to take a new contract. So there's levels to this.
Yeah. It's for your good, it's for your safety. I'm not even mad about it, because what are you trading, like 3-4 contracts at a time?
3 right now, 3. Yeah.
Right, 3 contracts at a time.
That's what they started me out as, is 3 contracts. That's all you have is 3 contracts to work with. You better make it work. And of course, once you patent the account a little bit, they start issuing you out more contracts as the account grows. And here's a kicker: if you don't know, if you take some of the profit out and you go below that threshold for the contract amount, they will reduce your number of contracts that you're allowed to trade.
Right. They're going to ensure, they call it dynamic scaling. The idea is you don't give, hey, you just started this account, so here's 25 contracts. No, you scale into the size. You scale in. It's a smart concept. Hey, take the same trade that you take every day. You take it with 1 contract, 3 ticks, $93.75. That's what you're going to make, $93.75. 1 contract, 3 ticks. But what you do is take that same trade every day. And eventually you take it with 2 contracts. So instead of $93.75, you're making $187.50. And you keep taking it every day until you scale into 10 contracts or 100 contracts. If you scale into 10 contracts, that same trade that was $93.75 is now $937.50. Same 3 ticks that you were able to see, but you dynamically scale in size. And when you do that, the results can be phenomenal. The results can be quite literally phenomenal. If you check my IG, you'll see students that are trading 50 and 100 contracts at a time. And it's ridiculous because in a day, while one trader might have traded the same trade you saw with 1 contract and made 125, you traded it with 100 contracts. You made $12,500. It's a whole different dynamic game when you can scale into your size. Scaling into the size is the idea, man. You really want to do that. That's a great question, Tracy.
Yeah, and I was listening to a little excerpt from Kobe, and just to paraphrase it, he just said basically fall in love with the mundane.
Yeah.
Fall in love with the basics and just work the basics. And that's all trading is. You find the trade that catches your eye that you can naturally see. You work that trade, you master that trade, and you continue to do that trade. You don't need to do anything different. Just add a contract to it. Add a contract. You work that trade. You work that trade with your 2 contracts for a month. After that month, add a contract to it.
Right.
Work that with 3 contracts. After a month, add a contract to it. Now you're working with 4 contracts. Same trade. Same thing. Every day. Every morning. Every afternoon or every night, whenever you decide to do your trading. When it gets boring, that's when you know you're doing something right.
I think it's so powerful, bro, because I liken it to, I tell people, imagine basketball, every layup was 2 points until you made your 20th layup. Then all of them became 4 points. We would no longer even care about the three-pointer. We would just try in the first quarter to hurry up and make 20 layups so that we can get 4-point layups. And it's the same thing with trading. It's the only game that you can do the same thing that you normally do, but it could pay you more. It's the only game I've ever seen like that. And you can control the math, so it's amazing. I understand the echo is bad, but it's just because I have patience for Instagram. Truth be told, this is a better party if you join us on YouTube or Facebook. I'm here with Cornelious. Let me just reset things. I'm here with Cornelious Best, real estate investor, master trader, combine killer. You know what I'm saying? The man knows how to get in and out of the market daily, making a small paltry $625.
Yeah, just
just nothing big, nothing to write home about. Just $625 a day. Right? $625 a day for everybody that doesn't know is about $153,000 a year because there are 252 trading days. So yeah, if you can just imagine my dog getting to a buck 50 before 9:30 every day. That's pretty dope. I want you to know that while you are watching this on Instagram or whatever platform, you can join me on YouTube, youtube.com/JTheTrader. You can join me on Facebook at the same place, Periscope the same place, and the content, man, let me tell you about the content. It's really, really dope. You want to tap into what Cornelius has got going on. Hey, check him out and follow him as well because he's a dope trader. You can learn a lot. I am D HUD asked, can you trade combine out of an IRA? D HUD, let me break this down for you. So the combine is a test. Think about it like the MCAT or the LSAT. Somebody give you the test like an SAT. Now you take the test. You pass the test. They give you money to trade. So you don't have to worry about coming out of your own IRA or any of your own money. They pay you to do it. So you never have to worry about it at all. Let me make sure there are no other questions. I think we got them all, bro. It's been fantastic. I just want to say first and foremost, everybody, y'all need to show major love to my dog. Really praise him up, man. Congratulations to you, Cornelius. On Instagram, make sure y'all get them hearts going. All of a bully land. We're so proud of you, man. Always being giving. Always being willing to help somebody. Stand on your P's and Q's. Trade lights out. Simple. And you've been doing it, man, and doing it. And I'm just happy for you. I'm happy that it happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that you're finding that success that you deserve. And I'm proud of you as well. I'm very, very proud of you, man. Any last words that you want to leave with the people, bro?
Yeah, if you are not a bully, man, you're wasting your time. Flat out. You're literally wasting your time because you're going to somebody else's job, making sure that their dream is continued, and you sleeping on your own. This trading thing gives you back so much more than money. Money is an afterthought. And you got to get to a certain place to say that, to actually feel that. And this trading will get you to that place. If you're not a bully, become one. Why you here anyway? If you're not planning to become a bully, why you here?
Hey man, y'all already know what it is, man. Big shout to Carnelious, man. You know how I always end. The clock on the wall says that's about all. I enjoyed y'all and had a ball. But boom, boom, skeet, that's it. We've got to split. Now, let me help. Life is tough. Life is difficult. You will suffer loss. It will get bad. Adversity will be a neighbor, and tough times will be parked out front. But there's this little thing called hope. You can use it. It's so tiny, so fragile. You can use it. You can use that tiny little thing, the hope. You can use that. You hold on to it real tight, and what it does is give you energy every day to face the adversities, to face the tough times, to speak positivity to the future, to have a positive opinion of tomorrow. That hope, you hold on to it. If you hold on to it long enough, what happens is opportunity will pull up right next to a tough time. When you see that opportunity, man, I'm telling you what you do. You jump on it with 2 hands, 2 feet. You jump all the way on it. And I don't care if it is dressed in overalls, that's all right. Sometimes opportunity shows up, and when it shows up, it looks like hard work. But it's all right, because working hard is okay. It's all right. You can work hard. You're not a quitter. You don't have to give up. You don't have to fall short. You can work hard. People aren't smarter than you. They aren't better than you. You can do this. And let me tell you, you take that hope, you take that opportunity, and you add that hard work to it every day, showing up, being consistent, doing what you know you should do. Man, and let me tell you what happens next. The despair, it leaves. The adversity, it walks away. You move from this adversity. The tough times, they drag that on. Next thing you know, you're in a beautiful place. That beautiful place is called success. It's called positivity. It's called hopefulness. That's where you start living right there. How does all that happen, man? All of that happens when one day you just grab on the hope and you say you're never going to let it go. What you're looking at right now, you're looking at my man Carnelious, and yeah, he look like, regular dude. But you got to know one thing, he's not regular. Neither are you. He grabbed on to the opportunity that was in front of him. He held on to hope, and he got to work. And when he did that, $100,000 showed up. When he did that, an amazing community showed up. When he did that, that's when the things that he wanted began to come to him. Success knew that it would be okay in his care because he wouldn't squander. Everybody knows, man. This is what you're supposed to be. This is what you're supposed to do. And let me tell you, I'm looking at your IG, I'm looking at your Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. I'm looking at you. You can do this. You can do this. I promise you, you can. I promise you, you can. Now, if you're a bully, go study. Freaky Friday tomorrow. You know the market gonna act a fool. New administration, you know the market gonna act a fool. But guess what? We know how to treat food. Bullies know how to trade on Fridays, Mondays, and every day in between. We know how to trade in the morning, in the noonday, and even at supper time. We know how to trade. So we're gonna be all right. So if you're a bully, go study. If you're not a bully, do yourself the most immense favor. Do a favor for your family. Do it for your children. Do it for their children. Do it for your aunt and your uncle. Do it for your little niece and your little nephew. You feel me? You see that bully swag? Do it. Do it. Do it. You know what you should do? You need to become one. You need to become one. Hey, man, much love to Carnelious. I appreciate you, baby.
You already know. Life changing. Jay the Trader is life changing.
Hey, man, y'all have a fantastic night. I'm going to see y'all on the next one.
I'm changing your life.